Alright, welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Soundjico45, and I'm glad you could join me once again for the last half, I think, but not really, for the Kings of Amalur, like all the DLCs and expansions, at least. So we're getting close to the end, so that's a good thing.
We wandered the teeth of Naros in search of the homeland we were promised. Seemed lost. We found the Hyperion. It was a divine artifact. No mortal hand could have crafted it. A massive stone, alone in the wilderness, with the image of a floating city engraved upon its surface. At the city's heart was the Hyperion itself. We knew then Athene was tasking us to craft this wondrous city, to form a covenant. But we betrayed that ideal.
The gods left you, son?
Worthiness, the gods have strewn throughout Amalur riddles, puzzles, and challenges. Answering them demonstrates our greatness. The Hyperion is one such challenge. Perhaps the greatest of them. Though we discovered it years before, we still do not have the answer. Salvation.
Interesting. But as we continue on, we are nearing at least getting close to the midway point of the DLC, and then we'll go to the end. Again, I think this, if I recall correctly, this is around the same length, if not just slightly longer, I think due to the bosses.
Feel Balin's embrace.
Oh, the Teeth of Nazar DLC. Again, depending on your build and what you have, some of these enemies may or may not be as tough, and this also depends on what level you come at. Now, granted, I'm practically almost a warlord. I'm a conqueror, but I will be a warlord soon enough. So some of these guys will go down even faster.
Balin's embrace. Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath. Something must be built. In the end, the city rose, but the Hyperion did not follow. The heart of the city remained unmoved. That we could not abide. My predecessor, Arcades, sought to force the Hyperion up. The Hyperion rejected him, killing him and his followers, and sealed itself away. Our work here is concluded. As a show of thanks, I must make the god come. We must act.
Beat me down, Scotty. It never gets old. Let it come down after a while. Okay, so now we have to go create it. So that's the main goal now, and yeah, since there's not much left to talk about the game until the expansion comes out. What are my hopes for the expansion? Tougher enemies, a different level cap, give me like a new like job class I can go under, because I would love to see a new job class, different allies, different abilities. I want to see some more consequences in the actions, because there wasn't too many in the like adding at all. Like besides how certain events will play out with, say, some of the factions. Like the very early one with the Fae, you could choose to kind of end the story the same way as it was always meant to be. Oh shit, I went too far back. So you can do it that way, or you can do one where she gets to live and you both get to rule the different house of Fae, which I felt like that was kind of interesting. But there's nothing comes of it. It's like everyone just stands around to like, how dare you? Some of them thought, well, this could be a new way into the future for us. But nothing happens out of that. I kind of want to see when we get that new expansion to maybe have an effect on. I would say the least to say the dead kill stuff a bit, or it's like, hey, when we do get it, it's like. Am I supposed to? Which one? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the other way around. To have some effect, like I want to have it to have some effect on. Say we get new diplomacy missions for dead kill, because the diplomacy stuff is kind of wasted. I mean, why would you go out and spy? You're just gonna ruin relationships. You can, raid. You could like do some assassination stuff, but it's like, why would you do that when you already have everything with you? That's what I'm saying.
Beckon, I was told that you and the Primos are allowed to enter. By all means, conduct what business you...
So I kind of feel like I think that's something that the DLC should be able to explain a bit on, like definitely we got like new enemies, or so I would say some of the old Nascada are coming back again. So that's kind of cool. I want the Fateless to have like more customizations, because that would help out a lot. Maybe get some improved combat, because I really need some improved combat in this game,
You have
especially the
come,
blocking.
Lord. We stand in a ground once hallowed beyond all things, now tainted by the excommunication of my people. Ever since that terrible day when arrogance and desperation brought about the disfavor of the gods, my followers have tended this place. Now come. We shall go to the antechamber of the Hyperion, the very spot where the sins of the Colossi were on. The end of this awaits.
I kind of also wish we get rid of the black bars, because it's like we don't need them. Like I don't understand, like from a cinematic point, but when it's really just shot, reverse shot, you just have a full screen, right? Right?
The magics holding the paths together were unbound. Only the cipher can reorder such magics.
All right, here we
Press
go.
ahead. Set the path.
Oh wait, wait a second. Which one? Oh yeah, let's go
You're
this way.
almost done, Beckoned. This mural was to celebrate the great triumph of my people. Though the city floats, it is nothing without the Hyperion at its heart. If you were curious...
Wait, what?
We are almost done, Beckoned. Again, we find the way barred. I'm afraid I need your help once more. We have reached it. Beyond that stone is the Hyperion. It rests out of reach, waiting for the day when the gods forgive our trespass. When they find us worthy again, we should begin. The gods visited this room once before. It seems only fit that you occupy their position. I will take my place where Arceus wants. The end of this awaits.
Okay. Doesn't sound suspicious at all. Just saying.
Thank the gods. Praise be to you. Have done so well, Beckett, to bring the cipher to me and to let me use its strength. With you, I can do what Arceus could not. Command the Hyperion.
Oh, wow.
I already do. You cannot know the agony of this decision. And I know that on this spot years before, the gods judged Idylla and its people unworthy. I will finally appease them. For I will use the energy of the Hyperion to destroy it. Once Idylla falls, I will forge from the ruins a people the gods approve of. I'm sorry. You must be a martyr to...
Oh, wow. Who could have predicted who was the bad guy? Damn it. So yeah, once you get to that, like, I believe it was, you're halfway done. Oh shit, I wish I got that weapon ability. So we have a chance to lose Faye once we're struck. So that's why you gotta be careful. Careful. So if you want to run, just go for it. Because you don't want to lose Fate. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Someone awaits us. Oh, yes, it's you.
What has happened? Why are Anakatos' acolytes attacking us? What is he doing with the Hyperion? Destroy Idylla? No. That zealous fool. Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to use the beckoned and the cipher for such ends? We
Pretty
must
much.
make our way from this place. We cannot take this shield. One of my soldiers dropped it when the silent choir. Be cautious in these lands.
Heck yeah. Block 72% damage. Hell yeah. 10% piercing resistant fire. 21% armor. Hell yeah. Give me that.
Justice is come. Anakatos has sealed himself in with the Hyperion, and his silent choir will lay down their line. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beasts and disasters, but nothing like this.
Gotta stop him.
Of course, I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the gods demand it. I know we have the strength we need inside of us, despite his claims. We are worth saving, even if the gods disagree. But Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost. Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power, but that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know enough about the riddle for us to even try. Anakatos and his silent choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness.
Yes.
Nixaros.
Nixaros.
If we need his knowledge, we best start our search there. It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be a shrine. Now it is the refuge of Anakatos' silent choir. The complex rests where it was first carved, in the mountains of the Teeth. Very well.
Alright.
We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be much here. Be cautious in these lands. I won't. What is it?
Alright. Here we go. That's what we want.
What can I do?
Okay, so kind of what we're looking for, but not really.
Beckoned, not time. Seek Primus.
I hear you.
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more.
Whoa.
I have committed several acts that may have angered her.
Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. Wait. I recognize some faces. Belfron. Amandia. These were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos. But what I do not like the implications of this. Very well.
AKA the dude was a madman. It was crazy. They killed so many to get what they wanted.
Trespassers, you are too late. The council already lies dying. Come.
But there are also the slaves. They will be killed if we don't save them. But if the council is dying, the council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps. I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the beckoned of Athene. I must defer this choice, so decide. Do we go? Farewell.
I'm afraid we have dishonored my master, Arcades. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve. And we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all are used to mold them into what is deemed worthy.
I cannot see. I am beyond, for I spoke with her the day the gods struck us, but I leave you not without a guide.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our Anakatos had him alive.
Damn it.
Tortured? I thought... I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet. Our last day. The day he asked me to escort him through the wilds. To the He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from their happiness. But I see now, it is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anakatos' sin. As I thought it was our cases before him. But this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. And our case. He always knew that I would be here. He must have always known. The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head! Can you... Anakatos has done something. We must return... Be cautious in these lands. Come. We... Be cautious in these lands.
Ouch.
In the youth of Amalur lived the Uranos. Existing from the hill land, they held not the blessings of the gods. Own potential. We lived in ignorance among...
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arcais spoke of, and quickly. Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we... There are two sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them. I cannot say for sure, but we have little else to act on. And with... Farewell.
Well,
Back-ended.
here we go.
These... I doubt that anyone has walked these halls since they were first shaped. I wonder if the words Arcais spoke were true. I do not know for sure. When Arcais came here with me years before, he said this of the Earth Shrine. The earth is dark and heavy, and dangers hide unseen. Accept the light in darkness, for it knows the way. A light in this gloom is welcome, but I would not wander too far off the path. Be cautious in these lands. I hear you.
We're good.
I won't hold back. I hear you. Something feels... You look more whole. And I can feel it. I don't know how... Farewell. Task waits. the path opens once more. To think that all this time that our road to Anakato. Farewell.
Whew. Yeah. Stay awake, Joker.
Yes. What do you need? Be cautious in these lands. I must. What can I do?
Oh shit. Jesus Christ, I need to stop sleeping on the job. Harness the airshine power.
I won't go.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think I'm done falling asleep for a little bit during the live streams. I do apologize for that. I'm like, I have energy, done the work, decided to play.
The cipher is whole again. As are you. We can unseal the Hyperion that we might stop Anakatos. I thought this all was to bring Anakatos to his judgment, but I was wrong. Communing with the Hyperion beneath the city. We have to stop him. How long have we left Anakatos to his tact? Be cautious in these lands.
We gotta hurry. We gotta go. Go, go, go.
final task waits.
So yeah, like I said, not too long, around the same length, so it's kind of a good thing.
I won't hold back.
Alright, we're getting there. We're getting to the end. God, I forgot how long it is to get down there. Especially with all these fucking enemies. Whew. There it is. The end. Just a straight shot down, if I recall. And then that's... then you fight the boss, and then that's it. Again, not as long, but not too short. Oh wait, there he is. That's the boss. Let's fucking do this shit. So, on the come. For the good of my people.
It is time we beckoned Mad and fulfilled our roles.
How's this good for your
not
people?
So ignorant, Mad. You are the avatar of Athene herself.
Male
I
or
thought you
female
had been
avatar,
sent
you
to
get this.
purge my people of their limitations, and I was right. But their chief limitation is not sin. It is the fate of my people that must be changed, not their piety. That is what stands between us and grace. Our ordained savagery. With the Hyperion and the Cipher, Athene granted me. The Hyperion augments a certain kind of magic, your own.
So fate.
When you shift fate before it, it amplifies that through the cipher. She has taught me much while we talked. How I can truly serve my people by dying for them. Yes. Because I stand for the parts of me. Once I thought, but I would...
Let's fight. Now, if you're wondering how tough is he, well, if you come with the wizard. Some of the other build, this fight is strictly melee, and he does a lot. That's why I'm glad I got myself like 1,000 armor, so it goes a whole lot faster. Because I remember I did this with the combination build, and oh boy, it did not go so well. So if you want like the most HP and max, I would say not the most HP, I would say the most XP off from this boss fight, I have to say, save your fate to the very end.
Feel Balin's embrace.
I say you can make this fight easier on a couple occasions. One, are you using certain, let's say, armor and weaponry that allows you to take some of your gem modifications that you've been building throughout the game? Yeah, that can make it a bit more easier for you. But definitely for me, since I'm mostly a warriors type person, yeah, it just fits better if I went warrior because A, he's a closer fighter. Not gonna have that much of a chance to use like chakrams in my opinion, but I definitely see people with different builds like Thievery, Mage, a few others take this guy down. But when I was fighting first, oh my god, it was so hard.
You will die, Beckon.
You know what I mean? How I'm just down to the last of it now.
My strength.
I forgot I got my Buddha health regeneration. Oh shit. You know what? No, you don't. Here I come, asshole.
Beckon.
You've done it.
Look how
Anaconda's
short
has
that
been
was.
killed. But that energy that came from you, It raised the Hyperion. Without its magic to support the structure, this whole temple is coming down. Be cautious in these lands.
And now let's get the hell out of here. Now it's just a race to get out of here. So again, is the boss fight that hard? That will depend on your build and what difficulty you're on. Mostly your build. My build was pretty okay. And then again, I was over leveled. He was in the purple. Compared to Dead Kill, he was in the orange range.
The surrogate of all the colossi savagery has been shifted. And as his fate was shifted, so was the fate of all the colossi. Gone is the taint of savagery and barbarism.
What is it?
Run, 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 run.
Thy work for me has finished, Beckoned.
What is it?
Thou alone could do this. And as thou aided me, I am forever grateful. Thou hast freed this people. Thee, Anakatos, Arches, Beckoned, all. And the last, your faithful companion, Secondra. I beckon now. Her people need a leader for the glory that lies ahead. Secondra will be Primos.
I thought you were the Teeth and Nash deal. See, obviously we still have a lot more side quests to do still, but like I said, this is the end for us playing Amalur now. We'll come back later, very much later. Fucking do the expansion, which is not out yet. And once it comes, we'll do it. We'll do that expansion. We built the city. We built this city in rock and roll.
We made it. And you've seen what has happened. The Hyperion soars within our city. We can never thank you fully for your strength. This armor is ancient. You have given us so much. I see the compassion and the influence the gods have had in my people's lives. My life. All along. What Arches said to me on our last day together. What Athene said as we escaped the Hyperion Temple just now. These are no accidents. Your arrival, our meeting, Anakatos' betrayal and as you were beckoned to save my people, now I am beckoned to lead them. But I don't know. I don't know if I can. She did. There is a legacy that I have left to fulfill, or so the goddess says. An old promise, but I mean to keep it. I've no doubt, for you have already shown us the path beckoned, and you will always have my thanks. Now, let us return to Idylla. Be cautious in these lands.
There it is, Herald of the Gods. By raising Hyperion, you're a weaver of Lydia's fate, and the ship are destined for all the colossal for ages to come. 2% experience bonus, 5% bleeding damage. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much is it for us for Amalur for now. I forget there even was a faction in this area, but I don't even know. But yeah, I just don't know. So from this point onwards, that's the end for me with Amalur. After the Teeth of Naros DLC, Teeth of Naros DLC, we just never got anything. No updates on when there's going to be another DLC. The last of the patches were out along with this, and that was it. Like, literally, that was it. We saw nothing. No news when this game was going to come back. No news who had the IP or who still attained it. Just absolutely nothing. One main DLC one main campaign that lasted at least a good solid 30 to 40 hours, and 100 of the side quests, and 100 of quests to keep you loaded for 100 of hours. Dozens of side missions to keep you busy, armor to collect, guilds or factions to be part of. One DLC that was relatively small scale and size, but was manageable to complete. And you can even say that for Teeth of Naros. Again, it's a little bit bigger than the island, but still, look how fast we did it. I came in, did my job, got it done, and that's that. Sure, there's still side quests to do. Maybe there's a faction, I don't know. I keep on forgetting.
Please, just let me past. I will. What is it? All I want is to leave for a short. Please find my wife.
And
Much work.
besides from that,
Hark, the hero of the fest. Farewell.
we just never got anything. Now, they have made the...
And it would seem that the deliverer of... If another time, perhaps.
Another time, perhaps.
Many greetings, stranger.
But we just never... But we just did not know when it was going to come and what was going to happen. But now...
Blessings to you.
But now we got somewhat of an idea. In the tweet that was released on September 6, 2021, the official Kingdoms of Amalur page on Twitter updated. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally ready to give you a sneak peek behind the soon deal to see of re-reckoning upcoming DLC. We're wrapping up the final stage of production. We like to share a preview of Fatesworn, introducing Gale Crossing, and it looks pretty decent enough. I can't show you after all. I'm on Twitter right now as I'm still broadcasting, but when you look at the map, at least not the map, at least one area of what the official area is going to be, it looks a bit better. Things look slightly approved in the Reckoning Edition, but I'm curious to see where this is going. But we don't know the date yet. For now, it's coming soon. And from that words, I have to say, when that does come, we will be back in Amalur. But for now, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to Scarlet Nexus and finish that up as well. But for now, guys, my name is Sounddrinker45. I thank you all for joining in the all of the main campaign and the 2 old school DLC. Of course, on this account, I haven't quite gotten to this one right there, but back on the PS4, we did do it. We made the old PS4 for a console. We made it all the way through to the very end of the main campaign. So we all know how it goes. We defeat Tyrnok in the end, and honestly, I'm leaving off with a pretty good, decent build, and with a pretty good build and Fate. But we got some good Fate cards. I mean, after all, these were all in the game, so I'm just missing the Tyrnok one, and that's about it. But yeah, awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining the Kingdoms of Amalur playthrough. I shall see you in Fate's War. Have a good one, guys. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.